What's up, YouTube? Hellspawn here again with another review for you. And you guys are getting spoiled, man. I'm doing a lot of these lately. I usually haven't had a lot of time, but since I figured out the whole iPhone thing and have just, I've been rolling them out as quick as I can every time I get something new. This is going to be another nssr, another not so special review, and the reason why is because it's just a little something I picked up for like $10. This is the Transformers Reveal the Shield Lugnut Voyager figure. This thing is awesome. I have been looking for one of these for months. And when I say months, I mean months and months and months and months I've been looking for this figure. I've checked Walmart's, Target's, Toys R Us's, comic book shops, anywhere that possibly would sell this guy. I've been looking, and I haven't been able to find one. I really like to find things. I don't like to just go on eBay and buy them unless it's something that I know I usually can't find at a local store, like a high-end collectible or something like that. I like to hunt it out if it is something that you should be able to find at a Walmart. Well, since the new Dark of the Moon toys have come out, this kind of stuff got put on hold, and things like this, these newer waves of the Reveal the Shield in the Generations figures have not hit shelves down here in Florida. There are a couple. I haven't even seen a Wheeljack or a Thundercracker from the new Generation series. I want one so bad. I need one for my set, but I don't. I'm not going to buy it on eBay. I should be able to find it someday. But so if anybody has any links or any leads to the new Wheeljack and Thundercracker figures from the new Generation set, let me know. The highest I've gotten on those is Cup and Scourge, and I've passed on Scourge a couple times, but I think if I see him again, I'm going to pick him up. Anyways, lo and behold, we have these discount stores down here in Florida called Ross, and basically what they do is companies that have clothing that's not 100% perfect, maybe the stitching is off, or they can't sell it, they sell it to Ross for a discount price. Ross sells it to the public for an even lower discount price. So basically what happens is they have a toy section. A lot of times old toys that don't sell, things like that, they end up getting sold to Ross, and Ross sells them for a discount price. So my eyes almost fell out of my head when we went to Ross the other day looking for some toys for the dogs, because it's usually cheaper for toys for the dogs since they tear them up anyways. And I always browse through because I've found some cool stuff before. I got my 12-inch McFarlane Master Chief for $10. I got my McFarlane Hunter for $8.99 because they every once in a while get that kind of stuff at super good prices. And lo and behold, here it is. The Voyager Lugnut Reveal the Shield that I have not been able to find anywhere. I found at a Ross discount store for $9.99. Holy crap. So I bought two. One in the box, and there's one out of the box, which I'll show you in a second. I've also been big on collecting these Tron toys lately, too. So I ended up picking up, I got the Clue from Ross on the Light Cycle for $9.99. They're normally like $20, and I also got the Sam Flynn on the Light Cycle for $9.99. You guys will see some reviews about that in a while. Anyways. So super excited, super stoked. Lugnut, if you guys have watched the animated series, he's totally awesome. They gave him the, Generations classic style treatment with a awesome, realistic looking mold. But there he is. You can see on the side, there's a grapple, sun something grapple. On the back, you've got Lugnut in his plane mode, which is awesome, and then in his robot mode. And then over here is just a little bio. It's got an illustration of Lugnut, and I'll read the bio to you. It says, none too bright, but fanatically loyal to Megatron. Lugnut lives to see the Decepticons victorious. He literally is a force of nature on the battlefield. Gravity generators in his fists spawn point singularities on impact, causing massive explosions with each punch. That, combined with his seemingly limitless supply of missiles, makes him a chaotic and deadly opponent, one that most Autobots avoid at all costs. Strength of 10, intelligence of 3, speed of 6, endurance of 9, rank 7, courage 10, fire blast 10, and skill 5. If you guys have watched the animated series, you'll know that this guy is like super dedicated, like brown-nosing, butt-kissing Megatron loyalist, and he's a bit of a cretin, but he's kind of a badass too. Anyways, that's the packaging. And here is the figure. Now this is probably the coolest Transformers figure I have ever seen. It's amazing. The detail is great. The colors are awesome. The green with the purple, and I mean, it's incredible. Normally I would start this off in robot mode, but I wanted to show you guys some things. If you see the way the hands are here, these are put together really well, the way that they did this. I'm very impressed, and I'll show you why. We're going to go ahead and give you a 360 of Lugnut here, so you can see he's a bit of a bruiser. He's pretty big. He's got a whole lot of airplane ass hanging off the back of him right there. And that's a quote from another Transformer reviewer that made me laugh. Airplane ass. Anyways, so there he is. And here, in this, I'm going to show you exactly why I like this guy so much. Now, the best way to start this is go ahead and flip the tail part up. All right. Well, just kind of pull it out. You'll see how it's on a slide here. You need to make sure that one Lugnut's head is straight, but pull this thing out. When I say pull it out, I mean it's going to scare the heck out of you because you're going to think that you're going to break it. Just kind of see how his head moves right there when you pull on that. Make sure you pull this purple chest part down real fast, and then when you pull on this, it should pull all the way out. Once it pulls all the way out, take these engines here, and they're on a hinge which will rotate them backwards, and then you just kind of rotate it back and push it down so it meshes with the plane, and then the tail will lock in right there. You'll see the joint with the little tab. Make sure you tab that in there. When you pull the tail back, Lugnut's head goes down, so just make sure Lugnut's head is facing straight forward, and then you can actually pull these two front cockpit halves together, or the gun turret halves, whichever one you want to call it. Alright, and once that's together like that, this part right here, you just fold that down, and that's actually the cockpit to the plane. These parts don't join up very well. You probably will still have gaps. Just go ahead and fold that up. And the legs are pretty cool. Basically, what you want to do with the legs, while they're still down, I'm trying to do this within a time, is pull this whole thing back and stand them straight up like that. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate these legs over, kind of like this, and then straight down. Over and straight down. So they kind of look like that. Then what you want to do is rotate them around at the thigh joints, like so. And then once you rotate them along the thigh joints, you can actually split the legs. The front part of the leg will fold down like that. And if you look at the feet, you can kind of just fold the feet over each other. 1, 2, and then it kind of folds up and makes the bottom part of the airplane. So again, with the toes, fold those toes in and fold that toe forward. So now you've got the bottom part of the airplane, and you can imagine what happens next. Basically, the bottom part of the airplane, you're going to fold the hips down, and you're going to fold this whole purple part up like that. Then once you've got that part done, you're going to want to bend the knees all the way back, like so, and then these parts are going to stay together, but then the whole thing is going to fold forward and join with the underside. And they pretty much just snap into place so that they're up underneath there. Now you basically have an airplane with arms, which actually looks kind of cool, like he's going to come after you. But as of time restrictions, because the video is getting ready to run out, basically I just want to show you the way that these arms transform. So if you fold them up like that, you'll see the arm like this. This is super cool. You flip the wing over, like so, and then you flip this flap forward, and these actually become the wings. This part, you just rotate around to the back, you fold the fingers forward, and they kind of clip with this. You fold the tip of the wing out, and then this finger comes down, and then locks with that. And that's what makes the wing. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Other side is exactly the same. Flip it over, flap, rotate, fingers, wingtip, finger, and bada bing, bada boom. You've got Lugnut in plane mode, which is super awesome. The robot mode is awesome. The plane mode is awesome. The paint apps are great. You can see how it says Lugnut and Elite Speak. Just a really cool figure. Pick it up if you can. Amazing. 10 out of 10.